Steve Jobs made a comeback at Apple after 12 years away. In a similar twist, Sam Altman returned to OpenAI in just 5 days. After his return, the board underwent changes. So what went down during this eventful weekend? I'm Pete, and let's dive in. On November 16th, the scene was set at the Apex Summit in San Francisco. OpenAI's visionary CEO, Sam Altman, took the stage to discuss AI. Little did anyone know the co-founder and face of OpenAI would face an abrupt dismissal. The board offered a succinct statement. He was not consistently candid in the communications with the board. Simultaneously, President Greg Brockman stepped down, thrusting CTO Mira Murati into the role of interim CEO with just a day's notice. COO Brad Lightcap's internal memo, released a day later, attributed Altman's removal to a communication breakdown rather than misconduct. The news stirred controversy, with early investor Khosla Ventures demanding Altman's return, and some employees contemplating departure if reinstatement didn't happen by the weekend. While Altman weighed the options of returning to OpenAI or launching a new AI startup, OpenAI seemed to be moving forward. Microsoft's Satya Nadella swiftly announced the hiring of Altman, Brockman, and their team for a new advanced AI research initiative. Emmett Shear, who used to lead Twitch, became the temporary CEO. In only 3 days, OpenAI saw a lot of quick changes, something one might expect from a Netflix drama spanning 3 seasons. The fallout was immense. Over 700 employees, constituting 90% of the workforce, expressed their loss of trust in the board's competence. They hinted at a potential mass resignation, indicating a willingness to join Altman and Brockman's team at Microsoft if OpenAI didn't establish a qualified board. In the middle of all the chaos, a surprising twist emerged. The letter of discontent wasn't just signed by management figures like Murati and Lightcap, but also by Ilya Sutskever, a co-founder and board member who played a role in Altman's removal, who was now expressing regret. Just a day later, Sam Altman made an official return to OpenAI, as if the chaos had never happened. Yet, the unanswered question hangs in the air. Why was Sam Altman abruptly removed? According to a source from Business Insider, Ilya Sutskever provided 2 explanations for Altman's firing. One aspect involved Altman allegedly assigning the same project to 2 individuals within OpenAI. The other pertained to Altman reportedly expressing differing opinions about a team member to 2 board members. However, employees seem to view these explanations with skepticism, labeling the entire situation as a coup. At the same time, there's a broader discussion around the misalignment within OpenAI, which potentially leads to Altman's exit. Let's take a step back to understand the OpenAI journey. Established in 2015 by Ilya Sutskever, Greg Brockman, and 8 other members, with Sam Altman and Elon Musk serving as initial board members, the organization began as a non-profit with a noble mission: to advance digital intelligence in the way that is most likely to benefit humanity as a whole. In its early years, OpenAI thrived on a $100 million USD donation from Elon Musk. However, the landscape evolved after Musk resigned in 2018 due to potential conflict of interest. And by 2019, OpenAI claimed that it became evident that relying solely on donations would not sustain the escalating costs of computational power and top-tier talent crucial for advancing core research. To preserve their mission, OpenAI made a strategic shift. The organization retained its non-profit entity, named the OpenAI Nonprofit, emphasizing research-focused goals and prioritizing the release of products that serve as public goods. On the other hand, a new for-profit subsidiary emerged, known as the OpenAI Global. This arm, led by Sam Altman, shifted its focus to product development and extended privileged access to investors, notably Microsoft, which made a significant $13 billion USD investment and holds a 49% stake in the subsidiary. As the non-profit OpenAI started selling shares in its groundbreaking for-profit subsidiary, clear tensions emerged. The shift towards commercializing AI products sparked safety concerns, considering their potential power and disruption. Ilya Sutskever, the company's chief scientist, often emphasized the dual nature of AI, solving problems but also creating new challenges. He foresaw issues like heightened cyber attacks and fully automated AI weapons. Recognizing GPT-4's power, Sutskever initiated a super alignment team to ensure responsible development. While the super alignment team worked to prevent super intelligent AI from going rogue within a 4-year timeframe, an opposing trend surfaced. Sam Altman shifted the company's focus by fast-tracking fundraising and even exploring ways for employees to cash out shares. This move incentivized the swift launch of new AI features, enticing investors. However, it raises questions. Can the super alignment team catch up? Are there challenges related to resource allocation and prioritization? This change is indeed concerning, at least to the board. Moreover, Sutskever's reduced responsibilities a month earlier hinted at internal friction. His subsequent appeal to the board likely played a role in Altman's departure. The aftermath of Altman's departure revealed strategic shifts within OpenAI. Newly appointed CEO Emmett Shear, co-founder of Amazon-owned Twitch, actually emphasizes a cautious approach to AI development, favoring smaller and gradual scale systems. OpenAI's board also explored a potential merger with Anthropic, a large language model developer founded by former OpenAI members, emphasizing principles focused on maximizing positive impact, avoiding harm, and prioritizing autonomy. But just before Shear, the new CEO, could implement changes, Sam officially returned to OpenAI, and there was also a shift in the board's composition. In addition to Ilya Sutskever, two other former members played roles in ousting Altman and promoting Brotman's departure. Helen Toner, a researcher and director of strategy and foundational research grants at Georgetown University Center for Security and Emerging Technology, and Tasha McCauley, the former CEO of Geosim Systems, which developed an automated city modeling system. Both are closely associated with effective altruism, a movement focused on leveraging research and reasoning to address global issues, like AI safety, for maximum benefit. And now, a new board is formed. It is most likely that the direction will be shifted away from AI safety. Brett Taylor, a current board member at the e-commerce platform Shopify and former co-CEO of Salesforce, will lead as the board chair. Larry Summers, who served as Treasury Secretary during the Clinton administration and led the Obama administration's National Economic Council during the global financial crisis, joins as a board member. Adam D'Angelo, the sole member from OpenAI's previous board, still retains a seat and is currently the CEO of Quora and the developer of Poe. Negotiations are reportedly underway to include representation from Microsoft or other major investors. As we eagerly await the announcement of the final board members in the upcoming episode of the OpenAI Power Play, concerns about AI safety come to the forefront. Examining the backgrounds of the board members reveals a mix of e-commerce experts and individuals with connections in Washington. This could potentially propel OpenAI to commercialize its tools more extensively and play a significant role in AI legislation. However, if the CEO's dismissal was a precautionary measure to avoid the AI product becoming too risky due to commercialization, does his return and the newly formed board signal a shift in this direction? If Sam Altman was indeed let go for prioritizing profits over safety, what implications does it hold for Microsoft hiring him to lead the AI team? Does it suggest that Microsoft is no longer dedicated to advancing safe, secure, and trustworthy AI? Well, it's not entirely surprising. Earlier this year, Microsoft laid off its entire ethics and society team within the artificial intelligence organization. While the Office of Responsible AI is still active, the business decisions indicate that the company's leadership has become less focused on long-term thinking and social responsibility. Unfortunately, prioritizing the quick release of more AI tools seems to be a growing trend. Recently, Meta disbanded the Responsibility AI team and relocated its members to the Generative AI team. This team played a crucial role in identifying problems, ranging from biased images in WhatsApp AI stickers to Instagram's algorithms aiding in the discovery of child sexual abuse materials. Media reports suggest that companies are making such decisions because governments worldwide are already establishing regulatory guidelines for AI development. While countries like the EU and China are implementing strict regulations, the US is still adopting a pro-innovation approach, relying on a completely voluntary basis. Companies won't face penalties until the generative AI laws are enacted in the US. We can't help but wonder, are tech giants trying to accelerate the process, aiming to take the lead and maximize profits from the AI hype before regulations come into effect? This is a significant concern. The ongoing debate about the potential dangers of AI, including issues like misalignment, hallucination, deepfake, unethical AI use, and data privacy, requires urgent resolution. If tech giants continue to prioritize profits, is there a risk that they will unintentionally contribute to more problems rather than actively working to solve them? Despite ongoing efforts from diverse teams to find solutions, it is crucial to acknowledge that AI research and services demand substantial computational power and resources, often closely tied to profit-driven interests. While tech giants have abundant resources, shouldn't they also prioritize social responsibility? In this whirlwind of OpenAI's wild weekend, CEO changes, and Microsoft's involvement, the unresolved questions of AI safety, profit priorities, and ethical considerations take center stage. Can tech giants successfully balance profits and AI safety? Or do they risk inadvertently creating more problems? The next time a new AI tool is launched, or you're considering investing in an AI company, think about that delicate balance. I'm Pete, let's stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next episode.